Hello and welcome back to Buzz Banter. I'm Mo.
And I'm Sam.
And we come to you today with, actually, not a review of anything.
No, there's nothing happened this week.
Absolutely nothing.
No.
We're going to be talking instead about something that we gave you a little trailer of in the Evil Dead review, which is the difference between a horror film and a disturbing film. Like, the difference between being scared and being disturbed.
One involves throwing up.
Yeah. The other one involves throwing up, but for very different and deeper reasons. So, here's the difference. Evil Dead is a disturbing film. Silent House is a scary film. You see the difference? No? Alright, let's go into it.
I don't think no one's seen that Silent House.
Which is unfortunate. So let's try to see if we can figure this out in video gaming. What is the scariest video game out on the market right now?
I guess the current one would be the Slender games.
There you go.
Slender games.
So prior to Slender, actually Silent Hill 2, I would say, was the last game that truly scared me. That is a truly horrifying game. Compare that to, say, Dead Space. Jump scares, but that's really it. It's not a frightening game. Here's the big difference. A game can very easily disturb you, a movie can very easily disturb you by just showing you something that's graphic and gory. That has its own sort of following to it, it has its own aesthetic appeal, and I respect that people enjoy that. Here's the difference. Silent Hill 2 is not scary because of its monsters, it is scary because you're so horribly alone. Slender Man isn't scary because you see someone be disemboweled. It is frightening because 99.9% of that game you are utterly alone and there's just tense music. And that's it.
Sound is everything in the Slender Man games.
Sound is everything when it comes to just horror in general. If you want to have a truly frightening experience, a lot of people miss this film. It's definitely worth checking out. Check out Silent House, because the entire film is essentially a girl alone in a house being hunted. And that's it.
You know,
for the majority of the film, and it is frightening.
But the actual reason that is so frightening, the reason why sound is so frightening, is because things are left up to your imagination.
Exactly.
Take the old slasher film, the old slasher movies, the original 2 Friday the 13th, all of them, and even the first Alien movie. Not Aliens, the sequel, Alien. One of the greatest things about those movies is you don't see the monster. Not until the end. That's one of the biggest mistakes all these new slasher movies do, is they show the slasher or the monster right away. Yeah. You don't do that. That is a no-no.
Cloverfield was a really interesting movie until you saw the monster. Yeah. And at that point it just became ridiculous.
There's nothing scarier than not knowing what is going on and you're being completely helpless about anything. Exactly.
It is something that speaks to the very core of our being, things that we don't like. We don't like being powerless in any situation. And the fact of the matter is, a truly frightening movie will show characters in a situation where they are utterly powerless. And that is what makes it frightening. Slender is a great and frightening game, not because the monster is scary. The monster is literally just a faceless man with long arms in a suit. That's not, in and of itself, scary. It isn't.
He's you.
It's not me! He is too pale to be me! We've had this discussion.
You can wear a mask.
So yeah, there's the distinction between the two. We want to see it more frightening. We don't want to see more horror.
We want the old ways back because they were best. Not just because we're old, but because they actually were best.
Yes. We've tried the new way of doing things and it's just not working.
We don't care if it is cheap to make.
Yeah. And we don't care how well done the graphics and all that wonderful little practical effects are.
They're not done that well.
Yeah. But anyway, that's our discussion. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, I'm Mo.
I'm Sam.
And we will see you when we see you.
Bye.